Saan yun? Ito.
Okay. Yeah, all
And
good.
then...
I think we're live. Let's see.
Hello guys!
Hey guys.
You
Anyone
guys can
else
hear us?
watching? Let's see if anyone can hear us.
Hi guys, yeah, I think we're live. Guys, yeah, we've learned from last time. First thing that you need to do, if there's anything wrong with the stream, if you cannot hear us or having some issues with connection, let us know so we can go ahead and fix that before we go ahead and start our live build. So, by the way, thank you so much for joining us. We are live here in sunny Dubai. Actually, not very sunny anymore. We're on the winter season.
Almost.
So yeah,
We're
almost
getting
there. We're getting there, and it's getting pretty cold, and it's not as sunny as what we're used to here in Dubai. It's 5 p.m. and we're here today to continue our live build for the MGEX Unicorn Gundam. And thank you so much for joining us, guys. And yeah, today this is like a special day for most. It's like sales are going on left and right. I know
a lot
that
of sales, yeah.
sale, yeah, but well, what we have here is that we're giving away a 15% discount code. So just stay tuned, stay with us. At the end of the stream, we'll be revealing a code. Actually, we'll be revealing it one by one throughout the stream.
Yes.
But by the end of the stream, we will fully reveal the whole code, and up to 4 users will be lucky enough to use the code and get 15% off on their next purchase or their online purchase.
You can consider that as our part of this kind of
Yes, our
sales.
tribute to the Black Friday
Yeah.
sale that's
Right.
going on.
White Friday.
Do you
or
have
Yellow
any
Friday
plans for this Black Friday?
thing?
Like anything that you've ordered already or
No,
going to
I
order?
didn't.
You didn't. You're not gonna buy anything.
Nope.
Okay, that's what he says. But knowing Mickey,
Well, it's probably Paolo is going to
not
order
yet.
something. But well, most of the sales are the figures and stuff.
Yeah, I think almost everyone is doing some sort of sale. We just finished our mega sale,
Yeah.
so that's pretty much our early gift to you guys. But who knows? We might have another sale tomorrow or whatnot. We never know.
Maybe later on.
Maybe later on.
Later
but
tonight?
Yes, stay
We
tuned.
don't
But
know.
definitely, we're giving away a 15% discount code. And please,
For today.
Yeah, for today. And so we'll be revealing the code throughout the stream. So please join us as we go ahead and continue our live build. If you haven't been following our former live streams, we are currently building the MGEX Unicorn Gundam. And yes, if you can see here. Yes, so if you can see there, Mickey has this is like our 4th or 3rd live stream building the Unicorn Gundam.
I believe it's the third
It's
one.
the
yeah.
third
Yeah.
one, yes.
So,
Mickey, can you walk us through what you've done so far?
alright, so we did some cooking show skip here.
Cooking show
So-
magic?
Before we only barely finished the torso here. So what I did this morning is I finished the torso until the waist area because I'm kind of like worried of the wires being hanging around and
Yes, unprotected. Right?
unprotected exactly. So I had to finish that and make sure that everything is in place. And the only thing that I would say that you can note of what to look after is this part for the waist area. It's a clear piece under the solid dark brown part. It's also it's kind of like sandwiching it sandwiches the LED strip in between. So you have to make sure that you align the holes of the LED strips inside the what's called that, the clear piece. I'll show you where it is. Alright, where it is now. That's this one. So first you'll be reading this, and then next is the LED strip. In between that there are holes in it, right? Okay, you can see it. And then the clear piece. So it's kind of sandwich the LED strip in between it, and there are pegs that goes inside those holes that locks them up. So make sure that you align the LED strip because it might get squished if it's not properly aligned. So it's 100% accurate, so that's okay. You don't have to worry that much. But I think that's it for the torso, and I'll continue building with the rest. So
Yes, guys, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to share this stream to everyone, okay? We want as much people to join us today. You can ask any questions that you have about the MGEX or about the hobby in general. So please don't forget to share this, share and share and share. And yeah, Mickey, walk us through the build now.
So I've done quite a lot off cam. So I finished this area and this area. Now we're going for the legs, 2 legs. So I have to do this twice. There are a lot of, I think these are the feet. Yeah, so I have to do a lot of things twice for the legs, of course. So let's begin. First off, I need C. By the way, I have all the parts next to me so we don't clutter
Yes.
in front of you guys. And of course, I'll be using God Hand as my main nipper because we want to make sure that the build is clean as possible. C21, 26. This is 21.
And yeah, shout out to our 6 viewers right now, guys. Don't forget to share. The more viewers that we have, the more interactions and the more people that we can help out. We have a question from Pragith Malaka. It's quite familiar. The name's quite familiar. I think you ordered the MGEX. We already handed it over to Aramex yesterday, so it should be on the way. Hopefully by tomorrow or by Sunday for sure. Pragith is asking, I presume the lead strip is quite delicate.
As I've searched, actually this is like it's delicate, of course, and the material they use is like the bending metal, I guess. I'm not sure what's the real.
It's a flexible kind of
LED, and also, of course, you have to be very careful with the LED strip, but it's not really that delicate that a simple wrong bend would mess everything up.
Yeah,
Actually,
I can tell.
Everything can be bent however you can, but as long as you bend the right
part. There are guides, if you can see.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're just supposed to bend where the guide tells you.
White lines here. There's a single line and then there's a double line. So you just make sure that you follow the instruction 100%, and you should be good to go. So,
And Pragith, I'm sure you're very excited with your MGEX, and let us know how it goes for you. You're probably gonna finish it faster than we will. Most probably. But yeah, if you have any questions, let us know as much as we can. We'd like to give you an insight on how to build it. So yeah, that was our concern. I right from the start that the lead strip might be very delicate, but Mickey has been working on it. And yeah, well, if you really put force towards touching it or pulling it, then yeah, it could break. But as it is, as long as you're careful, it's pretty exposed actually. If you can see, it's just dangling around in there, and yeah, it's still okay.
It's still okay. Just bend the right piece and you should be okay.
And thank you so much for watching right now. I hope you learned something when you go ahead and start your own build for the MGEX. And Prageeth, your the MGEX that you ordered, like this like your how many kits have you already built before this? We'd like to.
Is this your first
Is
kit
this your
or
first kit? Is this your
10th
30th,
kit or
your
nth?
90th? Let us know.
Is it your nth kit?
And guys, if you guys have any questions, you just want to say hi, or just want to start a conversation with us while we're building our MGEX, please do hit us up at the comment section. And guys, we'll be giving away a 15% discount as well. So stay with us throughout the stream. We'll be revealing the characters one by one. And 4 lucky winners will be able to use that code.
There's a thing about the plastics here. Actually, I noticed that this dark brown or gray.
So I think it's like gray, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost metallic gray, actually.
Yeah, something like that. These are like kind of like soft plastic. They're soft in any kind of nipper that I'm using, and much softer with this.
With the Gundam.
And it made the cleanup much easier actually. So
It has the same texture as like the if you're building an RG, the main frame, the inner frame.
not
Not
quite.
really?
Yeah, it's usually I think this is the common plastic now for master grade and in terms of inner frame. But yeah, they used a lot in this one, which actually helps.
It's actually a good kind of plastic,
yes,
right?
it helps me to make the cleanup much easier.
That's good to hear. Yeah.
Also, I would recommend using this because you don't want to waste your MGEX in some cheap nipper.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's all up to you. You can
Of
still
course.
use any nipper that you have, but of course, it's a beautiful kit and it's quite pricey. So it's like if your car is like a Rolls Royce, you wouldn't want any just kind of
Oils that
oil
goes
to
in it,
use on
yeah.
it or something. You want like something to go along with it. So yeah. God hand nipper or any nipper that's quite thin that provides a clean cut actually really helps.
Let me know if I'm going off cam because I'm trying to
Prageeth
see.
is saying he's made around 16 kits since March, mostly HG and MG. So he just started this year, March, but by that time he already finished 16. So that's like around 3 kits per month, 2 to 3 kits per month. I think that's really good practice for the MGEX. We were just worried actually, because if you said that it's your first time, then well, you can still build it. It's your kit, but we will recommend that you try building a simpler one first to get you started. But since I think you have enough experience now, so actually go on and build your MGEX. Hi Galactus, how are you?
Welcome back.
So Galactus saying exams are over.
Oh, finally.
Yes.
Nice.
Now you can watch us, okay? You can watch us. How was exams? Did you already guys get the result, or you're still waiting for it? You're probably relaxing right now, just
We
chilling.
hope you did well on your exam.
Yes, I really wish you did well on the exam. And yeah, the best way to de-stress after a hard exam is build model kits.
Get your MGX now.
Yes. Actually, there's a 15% discount. You might be one of the lucky winners. And you can get your MGEX discounted. Guys, the 15% discount, the more you buy, the bigger the discount is. That's just the reality of it. So yeah, better to really take advantage of that.
So this goes in here. Also next,
So you've done the waist area. So yeah, as you explained earlier, you did it offline.
Mm-hmm.
So you finished it. So what's the next part now? You start
I'm
with
going for the
the
legs.
legs now. Okay.
Everything's times 2 now because unicorn's leg is basically
Yes,
identical.
identical,
Outside.
exactly.
So all times 2, and it might take a while because a foot requires 5 steps.
Mm-hmm.
9 steps.
9 steps just for 1 foot.
Yeah, so I have to do it twice.
Yes.
5.
So guys, mostly when
something
you're
like that.
building kits, so if you see ×2, then you just build. Basically,
Build
you
it
build
twice.
twice of everything that's mentioned in that specific step.
Mhm.
That's usually the case on arms and
And
legs,
legs.
especially if the arms and legs are identical. But there are some kits that their left arm is different from their right arm, so
Mhm.
that's not the case all the time. King of Gundam is here. Hello, thank you so much for joining us again. You guys have been really supporting us, and we really appreciate it. Guys, if you can share the stream, let your friends know that we are live right now. We'll really appreciate it. Galactus, yeah, I got the results. I did surprisingly well. Not to flex or anything, I usually get average grades. Well,
Congratulations.
Congratulations, and maybe we are your lucky charm. No, I'm just making that up. We're not, but yeah. I gave him like a suggestion. Like, what was that? Like when last time when he was saying he was studying for his exam, to
Uh-huh.
take a break
Oh,
every
yeah.
once in a while. Yeah, after maybe 2 hours, take a break, just
Yes.
so you don't like burn your brain or.
It kind of like helps you to process all the things that you
Exactly.
just studied.
That's good for you,
Mhm.
Galactus. So you can reward yourself now.
Yep.
Build some model kits with us.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. Well, when high school days or college days,
Mm.
my dad used to tell me like study for like 2 or 3 hours,
Mm.
okay, and then go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Yeah. I think it works for him that he studies and then he sleeps and then everything just revolves
It
in
kind
his
of makes
head.
sense
Something
actually.
like that. It's like
Have you ever tried that? Like for example, you've worked on a certain project
Mhm.
for like days in several days, and then when you sleep, you just like it
You
seems
remember-
like you're dreaming
you're
about that
still-
work.
yeah, exactly.
You're remembering the things that you say, and then you wake up suddenly you have all these ideas. It kind of
Mhm.
works actually.
That's what he told me, and
Did it work for you though?
don't ask me. I tried it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it worked. It kind of like works for me. Yeah. It's something that
different from everyone. Like as other people likes to stress themselves out,
Mhm.
and it might look like it's not very efficient, but for them it works. Like
Mhm.
if they're stressed, if they're worried, they do more or they do better.
Exactly.
And others like to like be laid back and then
Uh-huh.
just relax and save it for the last minute. Well,
Mhm.
if that works for you, then man, feel free. Pragith is saying he also started airbrushing, and I'm definitely gonna be careful with this kit considering its price tag. Yes, do be careful, and if you need any help from us, let us know. And very good for you starting airbrushing. The next part of like building kit is really like go into
Mhm.
painting and customizing your kits. And yeah, it doesn't stop there. Once you build the kit, it doesn't stop there. There's so
You
much
want
that you
something
can do.
that is unique just for you, so
Exactly.
you start painting then.
Exactly. Very good for you, Pragit.
All right, so
Mhm.
I'll just do the second part of the hood, and we'll continue with the rest. I have to do it twice, multiple times. You know, these kinds of like times two actually is the one that I hate about building these things. You know, I have to do things twice.
The
It's like,
thing is, you've already done it,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
have to do it again. That's what makes
Exactly.
it like it. To be honest, it's still you're still building it, but
Mhm.
it's kind of creates that thing in your mind that I've already done this. Why do I have to like do it again?
Yeah, and sometimes what I do is I no longer look at the manual.
Mm.
I just
Yeah,
as long as
exactly.
I know
And you
which
already
part.
cut the parts right away. I think
Yes.
that's what you do.
Yeah, I'm cutting the part without looking at the manual,
Mm.
something like that.
Because it's
And
gonna be the same.
yeah, usually I do it in the arms because that's much faster.
So guys, as you notice, Mickey is using the God hand cutter. So, like we said, you are free to use any cutter that you want. I've heard of some builders as well that doesn't even use a cutter. Just
Oh.
use your hand, which is really really hard. But whatever you're more comfortable with,
Mm-hmm.
then by all means go with that. But God hands, as far as my personal opinion, they are like gives out the cleanest cuts
Mm-hmm.
that I've used of any cutter so far, and it really it takes away time and effort on your end.
Yes,
You
much
don't
less
have
effort.
to spend as much time and spend as much effort in cleaning out the knob marks. And even if you don't clean out, I guess if you're not that particular, you can even not decide not to sand it anymore.
Yes, it
Mm-hmm.
leaves out clean cut, so you don't have to worry about the
Mm.
white marks or something like
Exactly.
that.
There's no white stress
Mm-hmm.
marks, but you still have the nub,
Mm-hmm.
which is the one that you actually sand off or use a hobby knife to remove.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to say I can only dream about getting this kit. I think I will stick to HGs, RGs, and regular MGs.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's impossible, man. If you really want it, you can probably save up for it, like couple of months, several months, depends on like how much you're really putting aside for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think for it's worth it for its price. I think the functionality of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's one thing that I like about this kit is that it made its separation between all the master grades.
Mhm.
I mean, uh, Double O series has like their LEDs with their
Yes,
GN drives and
that's
stuff.
correct.
That's
Mhm.
one thing that I think it's the only thing that has like most of the LED
Mhm.
thing,
Yeah,
which
for master
became very
grades.
common
Yes.
with most of the master grades now. And and this time MGEX became like its top tiered thing of
Yeah, I
LED.
think on all master grades, this is the one.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Let's see, just closing up, closing up. Did I miss anything? I need one more piece here.
So what are you guys been shopping today? I know there's a lot of sale going on
Mm-hmm.
today. So you guys buy anything? Buy something cool? If you have some budget left, wait for the 15% discount code that we're giving away for the end of the stream.
Or we might
And
be even more generous later on if the
yeah, if we
viewers.
have more viewers later on,
Yeah.
definitely we can do something about that just for the holiday spirit, the
Yeah.
Black Friday sale spirit. So let's see. So guys, we need your support. Please share the stream. Let your friends know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Next couple of weeks, we'll be starting out with our workshops again. So if you guys remember James Kinsaat, our resident master
Master.
modeler here, TK07 MechWorks in the modeling world. He's the one that actually leads the workshops and teaching us. We started out with the basics of customizing.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll be moving on to more advanced stuff,
Yep.
and also maybe as a little bit of painting and all that, airbrushing, weathering, top coating. So watch out for that, guys. We're definitely gonna be starting out our workshops again soon.
Alright, that's 2 of them. And I have to do more here. Okay, let's take out all the knobs, excess parts, plastics and stuff.
Fergie's saying he bought more Gundams. That's good.
Nice.
That's very nice. Galactus asking, do you have any recommendations for Verka kit? What's your favorite Verka kit?
Ball.
Aside from MGEX.
Yeah,
The ball.
The ball,
yeah.
yes. I have the ball. I never thought I would buy any like master grades until. Well,
By the way, guys, Mickey is an RG guy, so almost he buys mostly RGs. So he likes the detail and the scale of
the
an
skill
RG.
of it, yes, it's lightweight,
So it's
easier
very
to post.
rare that he buys a master grade.
And I never thought I would buy master grades until they announced the ball Verka
Mm-hmm.
and the crossbone Verka. Yeah, I have both of them and they're quite nice.
Man, those are the 2 kits I just bought
Yeah,
last
I was
Mega
surprised.
Sale.
Okay, yeah, I think you did the right choice.
Yeah, I haven't built them yet. Other things to do. But the thing is, yeah, I bought the crossbone X1 Verka and the ball Verka. So yeah, very excited to do something. It's actually I have a.
Mhm.
I might not build the X1, the crossbone X1 yet until I bought a Death Sight Master Grade, because
Okay.
I don't know if I mentioned it to you. I have a plan, or I have a design concept that I want to work on, and it involves the crossbone and the Death Sight. So yeah, and you know me, I'm I'm more of like a fantasy themed guy.
Yep.
So I might do some sculpting as well with the polyester putty. So let's see what we can do. But the ball Verka, definitely I'll be building it within this month. And some of the bestsellers, so for sure, Sasabi Verka, you can't go wrong with that. The new Gundam new Verka, that's really nice. What else can you recommend? We have a upcoming one, right? The Endless Waltz, Wing Gundam.
That is beautiful.
Really?
And there's they did a lot of changes in between the old master grade and the Verka. They had added a lot of gimmicks to it. There's a transformation gimmick as well. Two modes, that not just one bird mode.
Really?
It has two
modes.
Yeah. So that's
a lot of people are
surprising.
very excited about it, and we might have it by December or January.
Maybe.
Yes.
So yeah, if you guys are waiting for that, we have it in our website. Just leave your email in the notification.
Yeah, once you receive it and once it goes online, you'll be notified. Yes.
Notify me section.
Exactly.
Alright. I share a code somewhere.
So Mickey, actually you spelled Mickey's name correctly. He's not Mickey like Mickey Mouse. His real name is Mikhail, a Russian name.
Oh yeah.
Mikhail. So yeah, you got their spelling correct. Mickey, what are your thoughts on the RG Unicorn and all its variants? There is
when
two,
they release,
right?
okay,
Or three now.
There's
the perfect two.
there's
That's an
5
RG.
of it.
5. Okay. Talk about it.
Okay, so the first of course the unicorn.
The unicorn.
Unicorn 01. When they released it, I was very excited about it because of the of course, it's the transforming.
Yeah, to destroy mode. The
They
unicorn
did
mode.
a lot of change to it in terms of like old master grades. It's very solid, like
RG,
yeah, literally solid.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
the arms are stiff, that you have to make sure that you have to be very careful of moving. But once you moved it, you can freely do it as much as you want. And then they released Banshee, which is like a good one. But that thing, actually, I'm worried of the color.
Of the Banshee.
Yeah, there's a lot of cleanup to do with that. Because
Just
white,
because-
you don't have to worry about cleanups, and I do clean builds all the time in
Mm.
terms of RGs. But in Banshee, I haven't gotten myself one because
Yellow and black, right?
yellow
Or golden
and
black.
dark
yeah.
blue, I think. Yeah,
Mhm.
a lot of cleanups to do with that, so I'm kind of worried about it. And the Phoenix, yeah, of course, who wouldn't like a gold thing?
Mhm.
And then the plant, there's
The full armor.
full armor.
Mhm.
Yeah, that unicorn line is quite good. They are solid as it could be. Yeah,
You're a fan of the unicorn design?
not really. I just but these unicorns are cursing me. Like I've been building
well,
unicorns all the time.
Well, I don't hate it, but I think. Oh, why do you say this? Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, it has its own charm, but
Mhm.
definitely it's more of like it looks functional in a real
Oh
sense.
yeah.
If you're gonna create a powerful, massive Gundam in real life to do battle, then you're gonna come up with the unicorn.
Something too off.
Yep. Let me get it first.
Can I see it?
There you go.
Thank
You're
you.
gonna go with the unicorn. So the design is functional and it's very practical, but it's not flashy.
Yeah, it's plain
so
white.
It's
and-
plain white.
Well, the only flashy one is the gold Phoenix, of
Yeah.
course. It's literally flashy.
But of course, like I said, I think it was designed in a way that they thought of something practical, something that will really like be able to withstand battle and all
Mhm.
that.
Yep.
But is it the most powerful
In the entire.
in the entire Gundam universe? It's not.
It's the turn A.
Ah, yeah. The turn A is the most powerful.
Yeah. If you haven't watched
Surprisingly.
the series, you will find out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
apparently, turn A can like wipe out civilizations, right?
Literally
By just like flying.
through it.
Uh,
It can reset the civilization, something like that.
So yeah, and yeah, it has a weird design. But actually, the antagonist of Turn A, Turn X, is
Uh-huh.
one of my favorite designs
Uh-huh.
ever. I think it's really
So
really
unusual.
beautiful. Yeah, it's so unusual,
Mhm.
and it has like a bio machinery look to it. It
Yeah,
it
it looks-
feels like it's alive.
Yeah,
It doesn't look
feels
like a robot.
organic,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
mecha.
Exactly. It's not doesn't feel like a mecha. That's really cool. Ralph Holmes, hi Ralph. Thank you for joining us. It's RGFA, full armor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Is that?
RG full armor,
full armor.
unicorn, yeah, and it's that one. It's when they announced it, I was surprised that it's. I was thinking that it's gonna fall apart, something like that.
It's
because
actually
of-
quite solid.
yeah, and then reviews came in, and then we built it here, and I got to play with it. Nothing
Actually-
falls off, literally.
Yeah.
Like all the armor pieces, all the weapon pieces are
But for an
intact.
RG,
For an intact.
it had a lot of parts.
Yeah, it's
Like
the
30
first.
runners.
Is it the first? Oh, it's the second biggest box.
Second biggest one.
Yeah.
It's almost building a master grade
Mhm.
with it.
You might get burned out on building 4 Gatling guns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
no, 6.
Six.
Yeah.
6 Gatling guns, 2 cannons, I think,
Yeah.
2 boosters in the back, 3 rifles. I think
Yes,
it's 3
3
rifles.
rifles,
So I
yeah.
was really like, why 3, man? He has only 2 arms. Like, how is it supposed to use 3?
The one that attaches at the
Yeah,
back.
attach it on the shield. Like, they find a way.
Everything.
How
Um,
are we doing, Mickey?
But yeah, when they announced that unicorn full armor,
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting it to have that javelin thing,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
spear,
The
because
spear,
the original Verka Master Grade has 2, so I was
Mhm.
expecting it comes with 2. But they only made one, maybe just to
Yeah.
cut costs.
Yeah, probably it's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. But I kind of like that having two of them.
So guys, just for those that just tuned in, so we will be giving away a 15% discount that is only valid for today. And only 4 lucky users will be able to use the 15% discount code. So you have to be fast. Once you reveal the full code, you have to be one of the first 4 to use it. And to start it off, we'll be revealing one code right now. I'm gonna wear my glasses
You cannot see it.
because I cannot see it from afar.
Well, any
Number, we'll go
do it
with
randomly.
we'll do it randomly. Okay,
Okay.
so we'll start with this one. So we got number 6. Third to the last character is number 6. All right.
Just open up this one so you can also.
There you go. Yeah. So guys, we got number 6. So guys, you better have your account ready. You have to make sure that you are logged in, or you have an account with Otaku ME to be able to use the code. Log in, add to your cart all the items that you want, and then just be fast when the code appears. And most likely you'll be able to use the 15% discount code. Pragith, yes. I think most likely, I hope so, that we're getting the PG Unleash RX-78. So there's a
high
big,
chance.
we want to, but nothing's guaranteed as in the moment. But definitely,
Well, it's regular release, so
it's a regular release, so there's a big chance that we are getting it. And for sure, maybe around December or maybe early January, we'll be
yes.
able to have it. So we're very excited as well. That's one of the kits that I'm really gonna save up for, and definitely I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
So yeah, and if you guys, Mickey mentioned something. If you guys want to see like a hands-on preview of the PG Unleash RX-78, go to Tamiya Korea's website.
Bandai Korea.
Oh, sorry, sorry, Bandai Korea's website,
Bandai Korea's YouTube channel.
YouTube channel,
Yeah,
and they have a
have-
video
yeah.
there. So every step of the way, I think they covered, because you have like 5 different steps for it.
Exactly.
So
I'm
yeah,
not trying to promote their page, but that's
yeah, but
we're sharing
as fans,
information.
as fans, if you want to see more, then go ahead and
You can-
look at it. Sameline is watching. How's the build all going? So
Yeah. Right now I'm
I think we've
still
passed
stuck.
the hard part already.
Yeah, most of
Maybe.
the hard part is here.
Yeah.
So I built the entire torso. Lasts a few days with 2 live streams and stuff. And now we're going for the legs, and there's times 2 pieces in each and every step. So I'm trying not to get confused with one part after and to another. So I'll just continue with the clean up most of the time as well. I'm cleaning up and I'm taking my time, but I'm doing it as fast as I can as well with my handy dandy god hand. Alright, so this is the armor piece for the foot. So it's probably this part. I'll just sand it. So I don't have to worry about it later. Did I miss mine? Yeah, okay, so I'll use these. I'm not using you guys. Right. Sanding sticks. If you guys are curious, these are just sanding blocks that I got. I think this is God hands.
God hand, yeah.
Yeah, but the sandpapers here are just.
Can I borrow one?
Yep. They are just attached with double-sided adhesive. So I just attach them there.
This is, you made this, Mickey?
the paper.
The paper is from Gundam.
No. The paper is from Mr. Hobby.
Mr. Hobby.
Sandpapers
And
then
the sticks.
the sticks are from God Hand. Yes.
I see. I
So
see.
they are in
So you
different
just
colors.
attach it with the.
Yep. The double-sided as well is from God Hand. They
I
kinda
see.
have the exact width for this,
Mm-hmm.
so I just easily attach them. And we don't have these yet, but we might if anyone's interested of
Mhm.
this.
I think this is really neat.
But you gotta have to replace them every time you finish up like this. Just peel off and then
Yeah.
replace.
Replace it with another set of sanding paper.
This is 800. So sand it slowly.
Guys, if you're not sure what a clean build is, like what Mickey is doing, so the main premise is that building your Gundam kit as clean as possible. Clean includes not having any stress marks, any mold lines, nub marks, and then on a more advanced level is removing the seam lines as well. So removing the seam lines involves using cement
Mm-hmm.
and cement, and if you're painting it, some also use putty. Since if you're gonna be painting it, you just have to sand the putty off and then you're gonna repaint it. So especially if you're gonna join like competitions, clean build is actually it requires having seam lines removed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like one of the first things that judges look at. So if they see any seam line in there, that's already like a markdown. So Mickey has actually won competitions for clean building already. So Mickey,
There's someone I could not build beat still.
yes,
That's
that's
Vinci.
Vinci.
He's a big guy with that can handle small parts. How can I beat that? Alright, so in here,
If you guys need any advice regarding that, feel free to come over to the
of
store,
course.
and yeah, we'll explain everything. We'll give you some tips, and we'll help you out, just to get you started.
We did live builds,
Yes.
live
Workshop.
stream workshop of that for 2 hours, I think. But we can give you guys like 15 minutes of it on hand. Basically.
Yeah, exactly. We can be there right beside you and like walking you through it. I think some people learn better by actually having like an instructor, like telling them how to do it in person. So, but yeah, if you want to take a look, it's on our YouTube channel. Just it's a workshop. It's a clean build workshop.
It's called Clean Build Workshop. It's just there. You just have to listen us mumble with stuff.
Yeah, because we do talk about other things while we're doing the workshop. But yeah, definitely you'll learn something in there. Just like fast forward to the important bits.
16. I'm still stuck with this because there's a lot of parts. So many parts.
We counted all the runners, right? 46?
46.
46 runners.
Plus LED, 3 LED strips.
Prageeth, get ready for 46 runners. Man, don't mistake. We're not scaring you or anything. We're fans as well. We're just like talking casually, but yeah, definitely. Once you start building it, you have to set your mind that it's gonna be a project. It's not gonna be done in one sitting. Definitely not. So it's gonna be a project. It'll take time, and you just be careful. Just have fun. The most important thing about the hobby is have fun.
Yes.
If you're no longer having fun, then you might not want the hobby anymore. So yeah.
Just make sure you have the proper tools, like for example.
Yes, it really helps.
Tweezers
For sure.
for the LED strips, because I would rather not use my hands to like arrange them because they are very thin. Some proper tools, sandpapers if you want to clean build them, and yeah, just make sure you have the proper tools and you're good to go. Everything is awesome.
And guys, remember, we already ship worldwide. So if you have friends from outside the UAE, let them know that we can now deliver from outside the UAE anywhere in the world as long as Aramex are able to deliver
Yeah.
there, which is mostly everywhere.
Maybe
Almost
almost
everywhere.
everywhere.
Almost everywhere. So yeah, we definitely so you can check us out. Our website is otakume.com, and you can check out our catalog in there. And then except for paints, so we still are having issues sending out flammable items. So paint thinners, anything liquid, we're not
Mhm.
able to deliver yet. But for kits, tools, we can now deliver it worldwide. So yeah, very exciting times here.
Alright, maybe we can I can show them a quick
Yeah.
clean build thing
Yes,
because
please do.
we have a very visible part now that has
Mhm.
like usually dark blue parts are knob mark uh, magnets. So I'll just start with okay. So here we still have thick knob here.
Mhm.
And what I'll do is I'll just gradually cut out the excess
Mhm.
slowly with my nipper.
Usually you
And
use a
then
knife for
uh,
that, but since you have a god hand clipper,
yes,
it can actually do it. Because for
people
other
use
nippers, it's too
this.
thick. Yeah,
Yeah, but the thing about this is if it's dull, you
it's
have to
gonna
change it
create.
all the time.
Yeah, it's gonna create
It's
more
gonna
damage.
create more damage, or you will have to force it to cut it,
Exactly.
and then you have yourself being
But
cut.
that's the good thing about the god hand.
Yeah, but I have this guy, or even this, the Tamiyo sharp pointed. I'm still
Mm.
using this anyway.
Mhm.
So with that small clean cut that I did here, that's the one that we have to kind of like remove. Can you guys see it?
If you can see it, guys. Yeah.
There it is. And I'll start using. We have flat surface, so I'll be using flat sandpapers. This is 800. I know because it's written there. And then I'll just start with.
And there's a color coding, I think, for especially for god hand. Blue is 800. Green is 600.
Oh yeah,
Pink is I think 400.
400. But I wrote here 1000 because I don't have 400.
Okay.
But in the sponge, yeah, they have color coding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's continue with this. I'll just slowly sand it and see. Just what I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure that this entire line has even what you call this surface. So I'm just
Mhm.
trying to make sure that small knob earlier was flat as flat as it can.
It can be, yeah.
Yeah. So just minor 800 for now, and then that's all good and it's flat. Now that we scratched it with 800, I have to make sure that the scratches goes away. So I'll continue with 1000.
Progressive sanding.
Progressive
guys.
sanding. So just do the same. The same side. I'm not using force on applying it. I'm just letting it through. I'm just letting the sandpaper go through on one side, and that's it. What I'm trying to do is feel if it's still there, the knob, and looks like it's gone now. Right? So we have now an even layer, but it's still scratched up, so I have to use something higher, which is 1200. So I'll just continue with that.
Guys, what Mickey is doing is called progressive sanding. So sandpapers or sanding sponge, they have grits.
Mhm.
The lower the number, the rougher it is. So Mickey started with 800 and he's going up to 1000, 1200 just to make it smoother and smoother.
I'm doing it slow right now because I'm trying to explain what's going on, but later on I'll be doing them fast. So this compared to this, you guys will see the difference.
Yeah,
now, right?
definitely.
That's the difference. Okay,
That's what clean build is. So guys,
or let's say we remove this. Okay, you will still see there's a difference between them. Alright, so the other one is smooth. Okay, that's
just show you goes to show guys that clean building, it's worth the time, worth the effort, worth to learn the skill of clean building. It really makes a big difference
yeah.
when you're
That's
building,
the piece.
especially if you're building something expensive like this one.
Yeah, so that's clean building. Just make sure that you feel the knob if it's still there or not with your finger or
If
something.
it's still there, then just continue sanding.
Sanding, but that's quick progressive sanding. Okay, let me do it fast. 800. Sanding. Go. And it's gone. We have to continue with this. And it's gone.
And guys, don't forget, every week we have new kits that are on sale, 30% off. It's called the deals of the week. So it's 4 kits that changes every week. Usually it changes every Sunday.
Every Sunday, yes.
Sunday to Saturday. So just go to our website and then you'll see it there. There's a banner there that says deals of the week. So go ahead and check that out. Some of the kits that you like might be on there. And if you want to see what are the upcoming kits for this deals of the week, you can go to our Facebook. And just on our Facebook page, it's posted there as well. If you want to learn more about the hobby, we have our blogs. So we have our blogs and we have our Plamo News. Plamo News mostly new things that's going on with the plastic modeling industry.
Yeah, the latest ones are usually
Gunpla Expo.
Gunpla Expo, yes.
Yeah,
Everything's
like
gonna be there. Even our
new arrivals.
New arrivals,
it's posted there on our Plamo News. And for the blogs, there's different. We tackle gunpla, anime kits, scale models, aircraft, tanks. So everything about scale modeling, painting, using the proper tools. So we have it there. So check it out, guys. Might be helpful for you guys. And yeah, there's a lot of new cool things that is there on our new website. Collector cards, guys. If you don't know about collector cards, it's almost the same concept as when you go to like a coffee shop and get your card stamp. So there's a set. Right now, the sets are high-grade Iron-Blooded Orphans kits and 1 to 35 scale Tamiya World War II military tanks. So there's if you go to our website and there's a big picture there that says collector cards, and then when you just click on that, you'll get a brief description of what collector cards are, and then you can actually see the kits that is included. So what you do is you just buy a certain number of kits from the series, and then you get a special gift from Otaku ME. And even if, in case you just bought the certain tank or a certain IBO kit, and you didn't know it was part of collector cards, it'll still be there. It'll still be make sure that you're logged in to our website when you make the purchase, and that will be counted towards your collector card. If you have any question, don't forget to chat us up. You can message us on Facebook, on Instagram, or you can send us an email.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So this goes in here. Oh, I have to clean this up as well. Oh. If you hear that clicking sound, that means that that part of sandpaper is used up, or you're using
Yeah,
so
and the
much
grit is probably
gone,
used up. Yes.
or you're applying too much force, which I did, so kind of like did that wrong, but it's okay.
Prageeth agrees that then there was a huge difference between the two parts that you did the clean build and the one that did not. So yeah, Prageeth, I'm not sure if you're already starting doing clean builds, but if not,
Might
start
want to try.
practicing. And yeah, especially on your MGEX, I guess it's a good practice to actually do a clean build. Samaline is asking, how many competitions have you won for clean building, including staff competitions?
Who?
You.
Oh, me?
It's asking about you.
Oh, wait. In our group competitions, how many? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 3 competitions in a group where
Gunplug group.
in our gunplug group, which I won. I think second at the first competition.
So your
And
first
then-
competition you won second.
And then the second competition was
Second competition.
that I joined actually.
Mhm.
But there's a lot more of competitions before. I think that one is just people's choice, something like that. And
But you
then
still won something.
yeah, and then the third one, the last one that we made in that group was I did first in clean build. That's the only
Came
first.
in first place.
Yeah, and then Otaku and me started build off
Build offs, yes.
Yeah, so
that was a
then-
few years ago.
a few years ago. I made it to the second in their first build off, and then third in the
Second build off.
second build off, something like that.
So yeah, Mickey is quite experienced in
Mm.
clean building. Actually, he's our go-to guy whenever we need something built. It has to be like a clean build. And Mickey is also our guy in terms of posing kits. So Mickey has a way of posing the kits which is very dynamic and very unique. So he if you're ever you're here and you want any suggestion or any tutorial of how to properly pose your kits or do clean build, just look for Mickey.
Or try it with yours. I'll give you guys a tip. Like try it with your body.
Exactly.
Like do
Make
your
it
pose.
human-like. Exactly.
Yeah, do your pose. If you can reach, if you can do it, probably a kit can do it. Something like that. Or there's a limit between kits and
Yes,
the
especially
body.
some more bulky kits.
Yeah,
there's
bulky
a limit.
kits, but,
yeah,
You have
make it
to
human-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to feel. Yeah, you have to think that your body is the same as your kit. Something like that. That's
Just
how I
like
think.
it's just like when you're drawing something, you need to when you're sketching. Usually, what I do, I just like put lines, and then it's like if you start drawing without the sketch or without the line, the
lines,
skeleton,
yeah.
it'll just be static. Like the position will be awkward. It will not
Awkward.
look natural. But
Yeah.
just scribble some lines, probably like someone running or someone like kicking in the air, and then draw from that, and then you'll end up with a really dynamic. So it's the same concept. And think of the position first, not just like you're just moving around the arms while you're already holding the kit. Think of the position, a dynamic position that you want, and try to use it within the limits of the kit, of course. Like for example, the MGEX, you can't really expect it to be very very poseable like the RG red frame astray or the red frame astray. So there's a limit to it. So you have to be you take note of like how your kit is in terms of posability or articulation.
Yeah, so
Definitely something
there's
like that.
Well, in competitions,
Mm-hmm.
there's one guy that still I could not beat. That's Vinci.
Yeah, Da Vinci is always first place. That guy is
He never
amazing.
loses.
Yeah, he never loses.
Or unless he didn't join, something like that.
You can only win if he's not joining.
Yeah, I literally won the first place
Because he
and
wasn't
he didn't join. Because he didn't join.
Galactus is asking, here's a fun little question. Which are some kits you guys despise or not really a fan of? Interesting.
Despise is kind of like a strong word.
Yeah, strong word. We don't despise any kits, but
Yeah.
maybe the least we like.
Yeah, something like
least
that. Like it goes in the last of our wish
Of our
list,
wish list.
maybe.
It really depends on personal choices, man.
Mhm.
Like, it doesn't mean if I don't like a certain kit, it's because it's not a good kit. It's probably that my taste
Mm-hmm.
in looks is just
Not
not
the-
towards
yeah.
that particular kit. You have anything in mind?
Uh, uh, wait.
Hard
This-
question.
Hard question, yes. Maybe for me, I'm not into a Xeon
Xeon kits.
or ground suits or any kind.
Oh,
of,
really?
Any
So no
ground suit.
Zaku's, no Rick Doms,
No, yeah. I'm not fan of those kinds
those
of designs.
grunt kits.
But
yeah.
some of them I like. Say for example, which one is that? The Shin Matsunaga,
Mm-hmm.
because of the bluish white color of it,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of like give it a different
Different
effect
yeah,
presence,
yeah,
something like that.
exactly.
So that Shin Matsunaga I like, but the rest I'm not sure. What about you?
Hmm.
Still thinking.
What's that new kit they're gonna create the Xeon with the RG?
Which one?
They're gonna
Xeon.
Yeah, this the Xeon or the perfect Xeon?
It's just the Xeon.
Just the Xeon.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the
Uh-huh.
design. Are you?
Well, lately I've been like liking the design of it. I'm not sure why. I'm not into those kind of design.
It reminds me of when the original Gundam or maybe some of the first series came out. It's still heavily, even though the Gundams are the first one of its kind that actually made it seem like it's a mecha.
Mhm.
Because during the 80s, it was like super robots.
Era,
That's
yeah.
there's a lot of like super robots coming out, and the super robots they almost have this human-like features. They
Mhm.
don't really feel like they're robotic or they're mechanical. And I believe Gundam was the first one that they created to actually seem like it's
A
not
real robot.
it's
yeah.
a real robot that is being controlled by a person from a cockpit or from the inside. But still, especially on the enemy suits
Uh-huh.
or the antagonist suits, it's still very reminiscent of how like Mazinger's enemies would be like.
Uh-huh.
You know
I
what
see,
I'm
I see,
talking
I
about?
get
It's
what
still very reminiscent of the old super robot villain suits or villain enemy.
Okay.
So those ones I don't like. They seem out of place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they seem for me, just my opinion. They seem out of place in the Gundam universe. I'd like to see like if I'm creating a suit.
The Xeon guys are out there.
Now, so because of that, guys, we cannot go out of the building station now. Like there's an angry mom outside. Xeon, Xeon. Now that's just my opinion. I think yeah. They don't look like they don't look mechanical.
Mhm.
They're almost like the Mazinger enemies where they're actually
Uh-huh.
like they're robots as well, but they're like bioorganic. or I mean biomechanical. I mean.
Alright, so
Samaline, how do you post a PG unicorn? His next question. Yeah, like we said, there are limitations. Depends on
we
the
did post one
kits.
here.
We
if
did
you,
post. Yeah,
we have
there.
one here if you wanna see. Kinda did some
We
posts.
even have a mega size unicorn
That
that we
one,
posted.
yeah. That one I kinda had like hard time of posting
Posting
because
it.
it's
Yeah,
very heavy.
exactly.
But the PG unicorn, it's still heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It has a limitation because of the weight. But I did some posts. I think it's still there. I'm not sure, but it's
You
post
can still
something.
post it definitely. Yeah, but
The weight is there. You will feel the
yeah,
weight.
even if the joints are stiff, gravity will take its toll.
Yeah.
Like someday it'll just like the arm will just go down. So it's better to really post it in a even if your kit is just standing upright,
Yep.
you can make it dynamic.
If you guys have seen the
I think we posted something about
Uh-huh.
that, and then there's a comparison between the two kits that are same kits, identical kits. They're both standing upright, but there's just small difference. Like what was that? The shoulders has to be what are those? Shoulders has to be level.
leveled and in
Legs
different
should be
angle.
wide.
Yep.
Just little tweaks can actually make it look more dynamic and more realistic than opposed to something that you just like something from a action figure. I'm sorry, but action figure in Gundam kits. No, Gundam action figures. Usually when you just pick them out of the box, usually they have this really awkward standing pose.
Oh yeah.
Because of how the action figure is actually built. So the good thing about the kits, you can actually like post them in a certain way that's makes them look more dynamic. So Samuelin is also a Xeon fan. I mean,
Sorry.
we were not bashing Xeon at all. I mean, they have a lot of really nice kits.
Well,
it's most of personal preference. Yeah.
As for the posting, that's one reason I chose like RGs because weight does not apply to it much.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
But some of the old RGs are still to that level of bad posing, like stability.
Yeah, and they're more articulate.
Now they are more articulate. Yes. So,
and in terms of RG, I guess the red frame Astray is the most flexible one. Would you agree? Yeah, definitely. One of the most highly sought out as well.
Yep.
How's the build going, Nikki?
Well, I'm still here at the 5-4 now, which is this part that goes in here.
By the way, guys, before I forget, I think it's time to reveal another code from our.
Oops, you closed it? No,
there you go. This one up here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright.
So guys, we've revealed 2 characters from the code. First character is the letter B, and the third from the last is number 6. So by the end of the stream, we'll be able to reveal the full code, and you can use it to get 15% off on your next online purchase. Guys, if you have just tuned in, Mickey is currently building the MGEX Unicorn Gundam. And we have been building it for this is the 3rd live stream that we've been building it. So if you guys are interested or you want to learn more about how to build this new line of master grades, please join us, and don't forget to share and subscribe.
I think I'll be needing some.
What was that?
Some other sand sanding sponge, but I think this is okay because there's a lot of this since they are like big parts. There's a lot of mold lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like mold lines like that. You don't want that, right?
You guys, if you
I'm
see
trying to
that,
sand them down.
that's not supposed to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's how the parts are molded, so you can't really you can't really, it's quite inevitable that there gonna be mold lines,
Mm-hmm. That's
and
where
those
the
are things
plastic
that you can
breaks.
actually
Yeah.
remove and should remove.
Yeah, so that's the one that's taking my time right now. Because if I scratch them up, I have to sand down the entire parts to make them even like level. And I'm supposed to use. But don't worry, guys. If you guys see some scratches right now, I'll be cleaning them up later on. I just
The most important thing is that we show you how the building process is. The cleaning and all that, we can do it offline or off camera. We don't want to bore you guys by just seeing like someone sanding.
sanding for 2 hours.
Sanding is a big part of this hobby, especially if you're into scale models, especially if you're doing cars.
Mm-hmm.
Sanding, you're gonna do more time sanding than the actual time in building the car. That's true. I don't know if you guys can hear the sandings when Mickey's doing the sanding. It's almost this like an ASMR video.
Okay, I'll keep it close to the mic.
Yeah, like do something like that. Do you guys like that? That you can hear the cuts and the sanding? Because we can like get a better mic or something.
Maybe.
A high definition microphone.
Keep it loud. You guys hear it?
I can't tell. I can't turn on my sound, but let's see. Like do something like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
they
yeah,
can
you can hear it.
Okay,
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I've seen some videos online about that. Someone building, and then like whenever he cuts the part or some sanding,
All
you
the
can
sounds
just
comes
hear
in.
the full audio. It makes me feel sleepy, actually.
It's therapeutic for you.
It's very therapeutic. Yes. And on Sunday, you're gonna have a live stream, right, with Ali?
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, if you want to know what the deals of the week for December are, then catch the live stream on Sunday. That will be with Mickey and Ali. I think around 3 p.m. or 6 p.m.
I think yeah, this of the week, and we might be highlighting some of the new arrivals as well.
New
For
arrivals as
scale
well.
model.
Yes, exactly. We had a big shipment from Aoshima, so we have like a lot of model cars and restocks and new items, and then some cool ones from Aoshima. We have this anime from the 90s. It's called Cyber Formula. They look like futuristic F1 cars that can transform. So apparently, I did some research on it. So the racetrack is not just a concrete road.
Okay.
So there are some times that they have to fly, and sometimes that they have to go through water. So
that's why there's amphibian version.
yeah, exactly.
I see.
So the cars, they have to transform into like a flight mode, like a like a hovering machine, and then to like a amphibian mode, marine mode, where it has like that of a speedboat and all that. Yeah.
That's why we have that. I see.
Exactly. So something very cool. It's called Cyber Formula. It's an anime from the 90s. So we have a lot of different models from it. If you guys have seen it before, and we have a giant kit from Gunbuster, which is another super robot anime back in the 80s. Gunbuster, and I think the sequel is Die Buster, which is a more recent one. I think in the early 2000s. And Mecha Godzilla from Aoshima. So Mecha Godzilla is based on The most recent film was 2002, but I'm pretty sure there's another film back in the 90s or 80s.
That Mechagodzilla actually is based on the third Mechagodzilla.
Is it?
I think so. That's the Mechagodzilla 3, I think.
So Mecha Godzilla. So that's the mecha that that humans created to battle Godzilla.
Yep.
So yeah, so we have a Mecha Godzilla kit. So you guys watch out for that. You can order online through our website otakuemi.com, and you can drop by here at the store and see it for yourself. We haven't built one yet, but you'll see the box, and we can definitely like let you see what's inside the box if you're interested.
Ginormous box.
Yeah, it's a big box, guys.
Right. Okay, now on to the next part. Oh, that's tiring.
For sure.
Oops, sorry. Okay, let me put you aside for now. And then take G4, 6, and 7. G4. In whites, I won't be doing some sanding much because they are whites. You won't see them anywhere anyway. And some of them are undergated. Oh yeah, one thing I noticed about this is the parts, armor pieces, most of the armor pieces are undergated, but especially the whites.
Okay. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, that's a very good thing. And I can see that they planned this just for the Phoenix.
You think so?
Yeah. Because of the gold plating.
Yeah.
You don't want to sand.
Because if you think about it, it won't really make sense that they undergated everything. Because it's a white colored part.
Exactly. So,
but if you think about it, if it's gold coated or gold plated, then definitely the undergating really comes into play. So you're predicting that they're gonna release the Phoenix soon.
They did it in the RG, so they.
Yeah.
It's
inevitable. You excited about that?
If they do that, people will go crazy again.
There's really something about gold-plated kits, right? It seems like you're getting more value for the kit, which is, I guess, what the effect of gold is. If gold, we all know gold as something expensive, something luxurious. So anything with like a gold color or gold plating, really, you feel like you're getting a lot of value for it.
We have like a joke on the Phoenix. It's it's now called Hennex only.
Okay.
Because P is for P Bandai.
Because most of the time it's P Bandai.
Yes.
And even if it's not, it costs like a P Bandai.
Yeah. Phoenix is always P Bandai. We're just lucky we got the narrative version as a regular release. But yeah, it's always P Bandai. Just minor sanding for these because they are all undergated and no one will see them anyway. It's minor sanding.
Guys, be sure to share the stream, help us out here, and if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. Right now we'll be revealing another character for our discount code, and that will be the
Aim properly.
Man, I can't see. I'm actually not aiming. Okay, my glasses are in. There you go. There you go. I hope you can see it on your screens. So I was just clicking without my glasses, and I'm apparently not clicking on the right place. I'm removing my glasses because it keeps fogging up. I don't know why.
Because of the gravity.
Let me borrow this one. It's so cool.
Alright, so this goes in here, like that. And this goes in here. Okay, correct. And then this goes in here. So that's the. Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, that's a lot better. So they changed this mechanism
Mhm.
because with the previous master grade or even the
Perfect
the
grade.
master grade
Mhm.
has these two connected to each other.
Okay,
So
so
if
when
you
you move
move
one,
one, the
you're
other
gonna
one
move
will
the
move as
other.
well.
Okay.
So they separated in ball joint, which moves a lot better
Yeah,
than the
because they move
first one.
separately as well.
Yes,
What's the point of this?
which
This one, it flips.
it's the knee, the heels to make it
Mm.
even taller.
But you can choose not to open it.
It's the destroy mode.
Ah,
Wherein,
yeah, destroy mode.
so
This
if
is unicorn mode.
you do unicorn mode, you have to close this. You
Mm.
have to flip this down.
Mickey, once you've completed it and it's in destroy mode, can it easily be turned to unicorn mode by just
Closing everything.
closing everything, or you have to really take out some parts and like redo it? What do you think? In
Um,
RGs, you can just close everything, right?
you have to disassemble the
Disassemble in a
bottle
way.
because in a way
Okay.
because you don't want the some parts to be like it's gonna hinder your movements.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Every time you move something, you
Yes.
might accidentally touch something else.
Mm.
So transforming maybe the same way you have, but this one you don't have to disassemble because you really cannot disassemble it.
Mm.
It's
You
because
just
of the
have to
LED.
move some parts around.
Move some parts. It's should be fairly easy,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, some parts just close them up. Some
You open.
you open. Some you have to open. Uh, the only thing about transform the hardest part is the legs,
Mm-hmm.
the upper leg, because you have to like pull it out
Yes.
to stretch it even more. That's
Mm.
the hardest part of transformation, but the rest are fairly easy. Like
Mm.
maybe I can transform this right
Yeah.
now. So
Show us
first,
some of the magic, Mickey. Then Show TV. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us today.
first you have to unlock this tab. This is the tab that helps locks the unicorn mode and destroy mode.
Okay.
So
So that's the first thing that you need to unlock.
yeah, that's what I do all the time. Even for
Mhm.
the master RG, and
Mhm.
they have all of these. It helps the body support itself as well.
Okay. Okay.
So and then you pull this up to expose some psycho frame,
Mm-hmm.
and then this you just slowly,
Slowly, very carefully,
one at a time,
open it up.
open up the arms, and then this tab opens, and this one as well. And we have tiny cameras here,
Oh, nice.
tiny cameras there.
What is it supposed to be?
It's a camera
Camera.
in the anime at least.
Oh, yeah.
It serves as the camera
Mm.
thing, and but it's not really shown as literal camera.
Yeah.
You know, the pilot sees everything in that anime.
We just assume, I
You
guess.
just assume,
Yeah.
yes. And yeah, that's the transformation. This goes up. This
Nice.
out. That's the part, and that's it. That's for the torso, and then
And when you turn on the LED light,
close it here.
it
and that's
just you can see it because these are clear. I think if they don't see it properly,
yeah, that's
those are
clear.
translucent. So
It
the
will light up.
LED light will
Mhm.
be shown right through it.
Mhm. So yeah, we'll leave it the destroy mode later on, and
Mhm.
we'll try to light them up, so to show you guys.
Yes.
All right, so let's continue with this. How long have we been building now?
84 minutes.
Okay, so 1.5 hour,
Yeah, 1.5 hour.
and I'm very slow. I'm still in the 2 legs.
Guys, remember we're trying to build it as clean as possible because it is a display piece here at the store.
Even if I own this personally,
Yeah, I will.
would
I will clean it.
I would build this for the entire year. I would not build it in like
I think the building part is really it's part of the experience.
Mhm.
So not just having it complete. I mean the sometimes they say that like it's not the destination but the journey
The journey
itself.
itself. Yes,
That's yeah.
exactly.
So it's not just getting it done and seeing it finish. It's like the building process that you went through, especially with this. It's a little bit more on the advanced side. So there are things that you need to consider. You're not just straight building it. You have your LED strips, your LED lights, the transformations and all that. So there are things that you really need to consider. But I guess the hardest part was when you were just starting to deal with the LED strip,
Yes,
right? I
that's
think
the
you're
hardest.
past that part, and I think like from this moment on, it's just like
Building.
straight building. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Right now, this attaches here. Correct. That. And you two. That's two of them. Next are the C28, 27, and G5. I need C 28.
Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask away. Okay, don't be shy.
We're not gonna eat you.
We're not.
We don't bite.
All questions are valid questions,
Mhm.
so yeah, we'll be happy to answer it.
If you guys get bored, also let us know.
Let us know, yeah. If
We
you wanna
will
talk
make it
about
entertaining
something.
for you.
Yeah, we're gonna dance or something.
Are you?
No. Well, you have to consider, guys. Right now, we're just really like we're doing the live build,
Mhm.
so we just want to show you what we're up to right now, things that, and then how the MGEX really looks like in terms of the building process. So it's really helpful, I guess. So some of the reviews or the videos that you see online, they're basically reviews, opinions or feedbacks, and it's pretty much that the unicorn or the MGX has already been built
Mhm.
or mostly built. So
You don't know
you
what
don't
went
know
through there.
how it turned that way. So now is the best opportunity. You can rewatch this on our YouTube channel. So we're really showing you the step by step. Well, not every step. We do some cooking show magic along the way. But as much as we can, we show you how things are done from scratch, from step 1 to step 10, something like that. But yeah, so for example, if we build one arm, we're probably going to build another arm offline just to speed it up a bit.
Yes. One thing about what we're doing here is that we don't review them. We show you guys to look out for. We
Exactly.
experience the building for you, so you know what you have to do once you start building
Their
yours.
own, exactly.
So it's not just, hey,
We're not
this is
reviewing, we're not saying if it's good, if it's bad. I
Yeah.
mean, every kit has their pros and cons. But we are massive fans, so there's nothing good in just like
hey, this is not articulated
complaining or
enough.
anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
just appreciate it. I think
Yeah.
it's really good.
I want more articulation. This is a very old kit.
And yeah, you guys have to consider as well, like most of the really modern ones, the ones that came out a year or two ago, they really learned. Kudos to Bandai. They really listened or they really improved on the mistakes that they've probably done in the past. Because if you can compare that to like older kits, which has problem in like becoming loose, articulation problem, stability problem, and all
Yeah,
that.
there's one thing about the reviewers. Sometimes I'm not trying to bash them or anything, but there's one thing that I noticed in some reviewers or people who reviews these Gunpla thing. They kind of like compare the new standards of Bandai's model kits while reviewing an old kit, like a very old kit. Say for example, a 1995 high grade wing
Gundam.
100 gun kit. I would a reviewer would rate it as like what, the worst kind of kit because it's not the standard of the new
Verka
20
maybe or something like that.
it's not as per the standard of 2020 model kits. Well,
what do you expect?
what do you expect? It's 1995.
Back then, that
That's a
was the
very-
bomb. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. That
exactly.
was the best thing ever.
You
Well-
don't live by that time, you will never know. You will never know what's the answer.
Exactly. Things
Right.
evolve. Everything, not just Gunpla. Things evolve, so you can't really compare what was from before to
Mhm.
like what we have now. So yeah, just appreciating them as it is, as they are. It's the thing. By the way, after we've built our MGEX, I think it's about time that we live build a scale model. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Are you?
Are you? We'll think about it.
We'll think of
Yeah,
something.
yeah, definitely. I think, yeah, like we don't really have a preference for just Gunpla.
Mm-hmm.
We love all model kits, and definitely right now we're building more scale models than we are with Gunpla.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like for example, my project now is the Honda Monkey 125. So, what's your project? The Pink Panther, right?
yeah, still the Pink Panther.
The Pink Panther, yeah.
It's taking us. It's been taking a long time in the shelf. Well, I don't have much time to like paint it.
You have to do some marketing stuff.
Yeah. As marketing, I have to do some
So
stuff.
yeah, but definitely we'll pick a cool kit and then we'll start building our scale models. So if you haven't built a scale model before, it's a good time to actually like see how to start one. And yeah, it's a good introduction to everyone.
Do you guys want to see a specific kit to be
Yeah,
built?
if you
by
have
us?
any specific aircraft,
Yeah.
specific tank or military vehicle,
But not the big scale 1:16.
yeah.
That's not
Probably 1:48
48.
is a good
or-
one, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Hello.
Maybe let's show them some of the codes.
Yes.
More. Maybe 2 this time, I guess.
Let's see. Guys, so if you just tuned in, we have a 15% discount code that we'll be giving away by the end of the stream. Right now we have 3 codes here, and let's go ahead and reveal another one. Okay, so we have B blank blank K blank 6 blank 4. So we revealed half of it. And by the end of the stream, we'll be revealing the whole discount code. And only 4 users will be able to take advantage of that discount code. So as early as now, you should be writing this down. So Prageeth actually agrees with us that the newer Bandai kits have become very good in terms of overall design and quality. That's true. Some of the high grades right now actually is almost as good as RG's. I mean, not in like articulation. RG will still have an advantage because of the inner frame.
The detail ones.
But in terms of details, they're almost as good. Sometimes you can't really like the new, the Destiny one, the Destiny high grade, the HGUC.
Yep.
It's almost as good as the RG one.
RG, yes.
Yeah, it's very very detailed.
There's one that people praise so much, the Moon Gundam.
The Moon Gundam.
Yes, it literally does not require any sticker to correct anything. There are
Some consider it as the best high grade
Yeah.
so far.
so far.
Uh-huh.
There
Guys,
is-
if you haven't seen it, or if you're not aware, yeah, do check out the Moon Gundam.
Mhm. We could not build it because it's too popular. It's always out of stock.
Yes. But definitely.
Probably we still have, but very low stock right now. We'll try to get.
And one
something
kit that's
else.
actually very popular right now, and I've seen it a lot of people building it on like Gunpla groups on Facebook, is the Messer.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah, it's very bulky, it's quite big, and it's very solid. And the
Still
details are
articulate.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it's still very articulate. I think it's really, really good kit. And it's not that expensive for its size. So yeah, definitely the Messer.
Like 1.5 size of a Gundam.
Exactly. HG Origin suits are really good. Yeah, Prageeth, I do agree. Origin
Yep.
and Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolts, yes.
Some of the best high grades that you can
I'm not
find.
sure why the Bandai could not continue the Thunderbolts line into
Mm.
like the HGUC line.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not trying to be nitpicky, but that line,
They're really
Thunderbolt
good.
and
They're really good.
Origin has their. It seems that they have a separate design team to do that.
I think that's the case, man. I mean, technically the story is within the Universal Century,
Yeah.
but the designs looks different. It's like someone else, they hired someone to
Think
take
of
care of
something.
design. Yeah, it's very unique. So there's probably a case. We don't know.
Yeah, in terms of kits as well,
Mhm.
they have decals, sticker decals.
Sticker decals.
They can be as detailed as as
I would
an
say that
RG, something
as
like
as
that.
an high grade, they put more resources on it.
Something like that.
So it could probably a reason as well that they couldn't afford making that much functionality or
Mhm.
feature for a high grade for its price range.
Mhm.
Because as we know, high grade usually has like the more affordable
Yeah.
price range. I'm not really sure. I'm just assuming here, but it could be the case.
We became analysts now.
Yeah. Gunpla analysts. So anyway, we're just fans as well, guys. So
Yeah.
we like to speculate. We like to like talk about it. And let's go ahead and reveal another code.
Oh yeah, I'm done with the leg, the foot,
Oh,
the feet,
cool.
the feet.
Those are massive,
Yeah.
man.
Huge. My
How
hands
do
are
you
tiny.
compare it to just the ordinary MG unicorn?
This feels a lot better actually because the regular master grade, even the Burka, the first Burka unicorn, they kind of like a bit small. This is a bit big actually.
They're a bit small actually. In the
And then the parts are well placed. Like I said earlier, this moves individually as ball joint, unlike the previous one that they are connected to each other, which makes it really bad because whenever you move these as part of the transformation, a part here opens up and then ends up disassembling the head.
yes,
entire
yeah,
foot.
the entire thing.
Yep,
Okay.
so that's the
this
thing
this
about
is
that.
way more solid.
Yep. So I like this. They work as ball joint. I think it's the same as the real grade now. Solid as it can be, and I like it.
Great to hear.
Uh,
So guys, we'll be revealing another code right now. Let's reveal the second to the last code. So that's letter M. So we have B blank blank K blank 6M4. So guys, we only have 3 more characters to go. By the end of the stream, we'll be revealing the whole code. And you have to be fast because only 4 users is eligible to use the discount code. And you have to be logged in, so make sure you have an Otaku ME account. If you don't have it right now, you better make an account first. Make sure that you, just to make sure that you get to use the code. And Pragith is saying, I built the F01 Messer also for its size and bulkiness. It looks like it's quite poseable. Yes, that is true.
Yes, that one has like an a torso flip or something like that.
I haven't built one yet, but I've always admired the model that we have here.
If you wanna try the articulation of that, you'll be surprised as well.
Yes, that one and the Gustav Karl is actually, those are two. The Gustav Karl was just like maybe this year as well, or last year. Yeah, late 2019, and the Messer was just like several months ago. And they're I like it because they're like stocky and they look solid, but at the same time they have great detail and good articulation. So kudos to Bandai because their high grades are starting to become more and more. It becomes like competitive now. Mostly before I noticed that if you don't have the budget, go with HG, something like that.
Yes.
But now it's not the thing. Now it's just I have the budget for a master grade or a real grade, but I prefer the high grade
because it's better.
because it better sometimes it gives me a different satisfaction or a different a unique experience that I cannot get from a master grade or a real grade. So.
Yes.
And of course, the variety of kits that you can build.
They have
You
tons.
cannot beat high grades. You cannot beat high grades.
Probably that's the reason why I started with high grades actually.
Yeah, I mean, the variety.
They have a lot of it, but when I started Gunpla, I kind of like to complete the entire thing.
The entire series. Yeah, collect them.
I wanted to complete them, but realizing that they have a lot in line made me switch to some of the made me try to the real grade. And then by that time it only had like 13.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the completion thing that I made.
Imagine the HGUC alone already have around 240, 250.
No, they're in 300 now.
No, just for the regular releases. I think they haven't reached 300. I don't know.
You can check the last high grade everything. We're not sure. We cannot memorize all of them.
Oh, sorry.
Or in the website, I guess. We will see the last high grade that
on our own website.
Yeah, definitely.
How do I go to categories?
Gundam and then high grades. Gundam, HG. Oops, pressed the wrong one.
Let's check. And that's not.
236. Okay.
Where did you see it?
This guy.
Oh, this is the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. The upcoming one. 236. But that doesn't count the special releases.
Nope.
So there are like clear versions, special coating versions. That is not part of the counting.
Yep.
So probably 300 HGUC alone. So you have your IBO high grades. I mean, Iron Blooded Orphans. You have your Reconquista in G. You have your Gundam Age. Your 00 series. Build Divers, Build Fighters, Build Divers Re-Rise, and all that.
Yes.
There's just a lot to choose from.
So many. Some people are like completionists, so they kind of like collect the entire series.
They have to really like finish everything.
C3, where's C3? I need the booster. The thruster C13. Okay. I didn't leave this page for today. Is there more?
So Mickey has just been staying on one page. The manual itself is almost like three single issue comic books. It's almost like a graphic novel.
It's well, as thick as the 3 Master Grade manual, something like that. Alright, so this clean up.
Shout out to the guys that are watching right now. Guys, if you have any questions, let us know. If you just want to say hi, let us know. We're now building the MGEX Unicorn Gundam. And I hope you guys are learning something from it, getting you ready before you build your own MGEX Unicorn.
I'm waiting for Wispero Senpai actually.
Yeah, maybe he's busy right now. It's a
Maybe.
Friday. Usually he is always
Or he's on the way here.
probably he's probably there outside buying something.
Yeah. He's always here usually on Fridays.
Guys, we'll be starting with our workshops in the following weeks. If there are any thing from about the hobby that you'd like to learn, any skill, like for example, if you want to learn more about weathering or kit bashing, some of them we've already tackled before, so you can watch it back on our YouTube channel. But if there's just some things that you are very interested in like doing, we can go ahead and start. I'm thinking about like airbrushing, basic in airbrushing. The thing is, we have to take the compressor right over there from our painting station and then bring it here on the building station.
Well, we did that, but
Yeah, but
okay.
maybe we can do it
can
again.
do it
Yeah,
again.
if you guys are gonna be interested in like basics of airbrushing, then we'd love to like give you a workshop for that. Of course, the one that we'll be teaching you guys will be James, is the TK07 MechWorks, and he's our master modeler. He in 2018 he won the second place in the GBWC World Championship, so he knows how to use an airbrush for sure.
I won the 2018, but I have
Yeah,
not
I've
used
never. I
airbrush.
hand painted everything.
You would be better if you just hand painted everything.
And guys, some of TK07's builds are actually here at the store. If you've never been at the store, we invite you to come on over. Even if you don't want to buy anything, just visit the store and see all the displays that we have and talk about the hobby, or bring your kits and you can build here at our building station. And then if you need some help, we can help you out definitely. The winning piece or the winning kit for the GBWC World Championships, the one that won silver, is here at the store. If you want to see it, it's displayed in here. He also brought in a newly finished kit. It's from Calamity. It's a resin kit. It's called the Brigel resin kit, and it's a massive kit. And it's here at the store as well, so you feel free to like come visit and see it. And he has some dioramas as well. So come on over, and if you need any like advanced help or veteran help regarding the hobby, he's your guy. So definitely he'll be able to give you a tip or two.
Alright, so next is...
Yes, Prageeth, I heard that you have your own airbrush set up right now at home. That is very cool, and yeah, we'll definitely look into it. Some airbrushing workshop for you guys.
We did that before, and with in-house. Basically, it's not live, and people learned a lot about it. But I'm not sure how we're going to do that actually in live, because you won't see the spray thing.
Yeah, that's the thing about doing it live, because like changing paints.
Mhm.
You have to like clean out the airbrush, and then. But I guess in a way,
Mhm.
they'll learn more if they see the actual thing.
Yep.
Like for example, we're gonna change our paint, so we're gonna have to clean out the paint first, and that's the things that they need to know.
Mhm.
Those are the basics that they need to be aware of. So I think in a way, it'll be a good workshop for them. So we'll see what we can do. We'll definitely start out the workshop soon. We're just finishing out the MGEX for you guys. And yeah, let us know what else are you interested in. Are you interested in doing weathering? Or maybe candy tones, like
A lot of
using
people, yeah,
metallics.
people likes metallic.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
using chrome, doing like giving a mirror finish, doing really shiny cars. So yeah, let us know, guys. And guys, we'll be revealing another code for our another character. I mean, for our discount code. So you guys be ready. Make sure that you got your pen and paper. And there we go. So we have the last 4 characters already revealed. So we only have 2 more characters.
Maybe people can guess. Try to guess.
You can guess. You can try guessing. I mean, it happened before,
Mhm.
but there was only 1 character left.
Mhm.
Now there's 2 characters, so there's like
Still high chance.
there's 100 different combinations still, with letters and numbers and symbols. So feel free.
Mhm.
Galactus, yes, we do. Guys, if you're not yet aware or you've never been at the store, we have a painting and building facility here at the store. So here's the setup. We have a building station. Building station is absolutely free. So you can just come in here and bring your kit and build. And then we can help you out. You don't have to pay anything for that. We'd love to like help you out if you were having some troubles in building yours, or you have any questions about the hobby. We'd love to help out. So you can just bring your kits, or you can buy something in here and then you build it in here. That's totally free of charge. And then we have our painting station. The painting station is for rent.
Mhm.
It's an hourly rental. So if you're just using the paint station, you get like proper tools that you need for painting, and you get like a booth with well ventilated fans. I mean, it has good ventilation system. It's just 10 dirhams. And if you want to rent an airbrush, we also have airbrush for rent, which is you just have to add another 20 dirhams. So, and then we can help you out, and our assistance is absolutely free.
Mhm.
We'll teach you, if it's your first time, we'll teach you how to start out in airbrushing, how to ratio your thinner to your paints, how to properly use your airbrush, how to like find the right consistency of paint. So definitely we can help you out with that. We'd love to do that. And as you go on, we'll teach you more advanced techniques like clear coating, weathering, pre-shading, post-shading, and all that. Mostly James will, but we'll try to help out as well.
Or he will pass the thing again to us.
Yeah.
He might.
Mhm.
Well, we all know how to.
Yeah,
do
we
that.
all know how to do it. But yeah, sometimes, of course, if you're learning from someone that's really, really good at it, you get more motivated. Because
Mm.
every time he teaches someone, we also try to learn as much as we
Yep.
can from that. So we're very lucky for that.
Right, that's 2. I need
Mhm.
G15.
So guys, I don't think we have much time left. I think we have a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So in a few minutes, I'll be revealing the whole code, and you guys have the limited time to use it. Everyone can use it, but only up to 4 users. So you just have to be fast. And so we pretty much covered the leg part today. So next stream we'll be announcing it when that will be. Probably we can move on to the arms.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Okay.
I'll be building one leg, and then in the next live I'll continue the
Then
other.
continue the other. Exactly.
But pretty much the rest are like ×2, so it's gonna be very easy.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes time because it's ×2 and ×2, you know. But okay, after this, maybe I can show you guys how this lights up.
Yes.
It's more exciting that way.
And guys, the thing that you've most been waiting for. Right now, I'm gonna reveal the full code. So let's see here. You guys ready? Yes.
If you guys
Make
are
sure
not
you're ready. Yeah, go ahead.
If you guys are not ready, we will not announce the code.
Are you guys ready? No, announce it. No,
Okay,
just kidding.
okay.
So here's make sure that you have your account. Make sure you're logged in. Make sure you've added everything that you need on your cart. And I'll be revealing the code and just put in the code fast. Just to make sure that you're one of the 4 lucky winners. So right now, I'll be revealing the second character and the third character at the same time. There you go. I think we have it. The full code is now visible on your screen. It's a B1 @K #6M4 $, or hashtag as the kids call it nowadays.
Hashtag Generation X people.
Yeah. But I know it has $. So
You're from what?
I don't know. I'm a millennial.
Millennial, apparently.
Guess how old I am. You need to guess our age, guys.
Oopsie daisy.
So guys, 15% discount code right in front of your screen right now. So you guys better be fast. That is 15% off, and it's only valid for a limited time.
Only for today.
Only for today. And only 4 users can use it, so you might not be able to use it if if 4 other users are already took advantage of it. So you have to be fast, guys.
Fast like a wind. Okay. I'll just finish this piece and then I'll show you guys the light up function.
I think everyone is very excited to see the thing light up every end of the stream. It's like that's like the one thing that people are like
Interested for?
waiting for. Like, I don't care about the code. Light it up. Light it up. Well, every time you see it, I mean, so we've talked about like the like the way when we were posting the MGEX, we can't really post it as articulately as other kits. So in a way, that's one of its cons. But the thing is, you don't have to.
You
Just
light it
having
up.
it light up and standing with all the weapons, all the armor open in destroy mode, standing up in a dynamic upright position, and then the light is on. That's all you need, man. You don't need any post for the MGX at all.
This is my progress for today.
Mm-hmm.
I built 2 legs, the thruster flap at the back of the leg, and the side of one leg, I guess. So just these, and that's it for today. I'll show you guys how it lights up. So back here,
Okay.
Okay, I disassembled the rest of the stage, the base, because they are in the way all the time. They are too big, and oops. So this is the connection here of the LED that goes through here. So you just attach it that way. That easy. Okay, and let's move the rest of the stuff. You guys can see it.
It makes more sense now. We used to attach that without anything, just the LED strip, and it looked like
Wiggly thing.
Stick figure lighting up. Now it makes more sense.
Alright, so now I'll light it up. Push the button. There we go. That's for the head. Okay, let's position it the right way. Oops. And then
Let's turn off the light.
oh yeah. I cannot reach it. Let's turn off the lights. There we go. And go for the body.
There you go.
Let's light up of the body
So all of this will be covered.
with arms and legs. These are the strips for the legs.
Merry Christmas.
For
Merry
the
Christmas,
arms.
guys.
So that's how it would look like transformed. And I kind of like how it looks like when it's in unicorn mode actually. I'll transform it on the way.
I can't wait for this to be finished and displayed at the store. It's gonna be one of the highlights for sure. Because for sure we're gonna keep it on for the whole day. What do you think? I think we will.
Yep. Alright, so there's the thing that you have to make sure that it's tight because the light will not stay on like that, you see. If I move it, it's kinda like turns off on its own. Some of the lights are off. Not now. Okay. But when okay, let's close this. That's how it is in unicorn mode with lights. You guys can see it. It still shows some highlights.
Yes, exactly. The outline of the part. Exactly. I think it's really cool. Imagine if it's full unicorn mode.
Yep.
But you just see like the outline of the lights.
Personally, I would do it that way because I like unicorn mode with lights like that.
For
Come
sure,
on.
yeah.
But yeah, that's
It's amazing.
LED. And let me do a quick transformation along the way as well. Don't rush when you're trying to transform it because, you know, LED strips are inside. Go.
You just have to be very careful, guys.
Okay, let's see the small tab here. Camera thing. Yeah, you can see here that the head camera turns off if the lights are loose, so you have to make sure that they are tight and inside. Alright, there we go. It turns green though. When you put green background.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's better. So cool.
Zoom in. Yeah, that's all the light for it. Alright guys, so did you guys use the code or we'll keep on going to do this?
Anyway, guys, the code will be valid for the whole day as long as it's not been used 4 times. It still be valid. We'll keep it in there. We're gonna post it on our websites, in our pages as well. But that's all the time that we have for now. And definitely we'll be back probably next Wednesday or Friday. and we will be continuing our build for the MGEX Unicorn. Catch Mickey and Ali this Sunday. We'll be talking about our new arrivals and then some of the deals of the week that we have for the month of December. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask us through our social media pages. Be sure to subscribe, let your friends know, and we really appreciate the support. And we're gonna leave you with the. Can you turn it on?
One sec.
We're gonna leave you with the maybe 1/4 of the MGEX that is built.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's gonna be the image that will be imprinted
In
on
your
your
hand.
mind when you sleep tonight. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. And always remember, think outside the kit. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye, guys.
Oops.
This one?
Oops.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Go.